For over 3,000 years, one civilization stood as the undisputed jewel of the ancient world, a beacon of innovation and culture. This was a land of powerful pharaohs who ruled with divine authority, colossal pyramids that touched the sky, and a pantheon of gods and goddesses who guided every aspect of life. It was a realm rich in gold and precious resources, a true marvel of its time. This extraordinary civilization, with its enduring legacy and profound mysteries, was ancient Egypt. Egypt's unparalleled power and prosperity were intrinsically linked to the mighty Nile River, the lifeblood of the entire civilization. Each year, with remarkable predictability, the Nile would overflow its banks, bringing with it a rich, dark silt. This annual inundation deposited incredibly fertile soil across the otherwise arid desert landscape, transforming it into a verdant agricultural paradise. Without the annual, life-giving floods of the Nile, Egypt would have remained an uninhabitable expanse of barren sand, incapable of sustaining a large population. But with the river's consistent bounty, the ancient Egyptians were able to cultivate vast fields, establishing an empire built on a foundation of advanced agriculture, extensive trade networks that stretched across the ancient world, and groundbreaking innovations in engineering, medicine, and art. This allowed them to flourish for millennia. Among the most iconic and enduring symbols of ancient Egypt are, without a doubt, the pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza, a monumental achievement of ancient engineering, was constructed over 4,500 years ago during the 4th dynasty. For thousands of years, it proudly held the title of the tallest man-made structure on Earth, a testament to the ambition and skill of its builders. And here lies one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. We still do not know exactly how these colossal structures were built. The Great Pyramid alone is composed of over 2 million massive stone blocks, each weighing several tons, some even reaching up to 80 tons. These immense stones were moved, lifted, and placed with an astonishing precision that continues to baffle and impress even modern engineers and architects today, sparking countless theories and debates. For an astonishing period of nearly 4,000 years, no other building on Earth managed to surpass the sheer height and monumental scale of the Great Pyramid. Its enduring presence stood as a constant reminder of ancient Egypt's unparalleled architectural prowess and its ability to achieve feats that seemed almost impossible, a true wonder of the ancient world that captivated all who beheld it. Religion permeated every single aspect of Egyptian life, shaping their worldview, their daily rituals, and their understanding of the cosmos. They worshipped a vast pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with specific domains and powers. Among the most revered were Ra, the powerful sun god, who brought light and life to the world, and Anubis, the jackal-headed guardian of the dead, who oversaw mummification and guided souls through the afterlife. What made Egyptian gods particularly unique, unlike those of many other ancient cultures, was their frequent depiction as blending human and animal features. This syncretism was deeply symbolic, representing various divine attributes. For instance, Horus was often depicted with the head of a falcon, Batet as a cat, and Sobek as a powerful crocodile. These animal forms were not merely decorative, but embodied specific characteristics and powers attributed to the deities, reflecting the Egyptians' deep connection to the natural world. Their belief in a vibrant and eternal afterlife was so profoundly strong that pharaohs meticulously prepared for their journey into eternity. They filled their elaborate tombs with an incredible array of treasures, including precious jewelry, intricate artifacts, and vast quantities of gold. They also included provisions like food and drink, and even full-size boats, all intended to ensure a comfortable and successful passage into the next world, reflecting their conviction that death was merely a transition. Cats, in particular, held an exceptionally sacred status in ancient Egyptian society, revered for their grace, their ability to control pests, and their association with deities like Batet. So profound was this reverence that killing a cat, even if it was entirely by accident, was considered a grave offense and was punishable by death. This law underscored the deep spiritual and cultural significance these animals held for the Egyptians, reflecting their unique bond with the feline world. But ancient Egypt was not solely defined by its pharaohs and grand monuments. The daily lives of ordinary Egyptians were rich and fascinating. Surprisingly, beer was a staple of their diet, consumed more frequently than water, which was often unsafe. They also embraced personal grooming, using makeup daily for both aesthetic and protective purposes, and enjoyed leisure activities like playing intricate board games such as Senet, a popular pastime that has been found in many tombs. And remarkably, ancient Egyptian women enjoyed significantly more rights and freedoms than their counterparts in many other ancient societies. They possessed the legal right to own property, manage their own businesses, and even initiate divorce proceedings. Furthermore, some exceptional women rose to the highest position of power, becoming pharaohs themselves, a testament to their capabilities and influence. A prime example is the legendary Hatshepsut, who ruled with immense authority and presided over a period of great prosperity. Egypt's immense wealth was derived from more than just its fertile agricultural lands. It also stemmed from its strategic control over vital trade routes. These routes were bustling arteries of commerce, through which flowed highly sought-after commodities such as gleaming gold from Nubia, exotic spices from distant lands, and precious ivory from the African interior. This control allowed Egypt to accumulate vast riches and exert significant economic influence across the ancient world. Centuries later, a legendary ruler from the wider African region, Mansa Musa of the Mali Empire, embarked on his famous pilgrimage to Mecca. As he passed through Egypt, his immense wealth was on full display. He brought with him such an astonishing quantity of gold, distributed generously along his journey, that it caused a significant disruption to the Egyptian economy, leading to inflation and economic instability that lasted for years. This event vividly illustrated the sheer scale of his riches and his profound impact on the region. Mansa Musa's legendary wealth was so extraordinary that, even when adjusted for inflation to today's economic standards, he is still widely considered the richest person in all of recorded history. His vast personal fortune, derived from the abundant gold and salt mines of his empire, was truly unparalleled, making him a figure of immense historical and economic significance whose riches continue to astound us. However, even the most magnificent and enduring kingdoms eventually face decline. Over the course of many centuries, ancient Egypt, despite its formidable power, gradually succumbed to a series of invasions. It was conquered by the powerful Persian Empire, then by the Hellenistic forces of Alexander the Great, leading to the Ptolemaic dynasty, and finally, it was absorbed into the vast Roman Empire. Each conquest marked a new chapter in Egypt's long history, but also signaled the gradual erosion of its independent pharaonic rule. With the Roman conquest, the glorious era of the pharaohs ultimately came to an end, marking the close of an independent Egyptian civilization that had thrived for millennia. Yet, the profound and captivating culture of ancient Egypt never truly disappeared. Even today, the enigmatic pyramids, the meticulously preserved mummies, and the intricate hieroglyphs continue to capture our collective imagination and inspire awe, perhaps more than any other ancient civilization, leaving an indelible mark on human history. From the enduring mysteries surrounding the construction of the colossal pyramids to the unimaginable wealth accumulated by its powerful kings, and from the fascinating pantheon of gods depicted with animal heads to the iconic golden pharaohs who ruled with divine authority, Egypt was far more than just an ancient civilization. It was a vibrant world of wonders, a society that was thousands of years ahead of its time in terms of its advancements, its artistry, and its profound understanding of life and the afterlife. Its legacy continues to inspire and intrigue us to this very day.